Have you ever looked at a sweet, juicy fruit and thought, "Oh, I wish I could eat this, but I'm diabetic"? You're not alone. The fear of sugar spikes often causes people with diabetes to avoid fruits altogether. But what if I told you that some sweet fruits are not only safe but actually beneficial for diabetics? Yes, you heard that right. There are fruits that not only satisfy your sweet tooth, but also help manage your blood sugar level. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 incredibly sweet fruits that you can enjoy without fear, even if you're living with diabetes. These fruits are not just safe, they're smart, nutrient-packed choices that can bring flavor back into your life. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Alina Grace. As a medical professional who's deeply passionate about natural healing and practical wellness, I've seen the frustration diabetics face when it comes to food, especially fruit. There's a common myth that all sweet fruits are harmful for blood sugar, but that's not entirely true. When you understand the glycemic index, fiber content, antioxidant benefits, and how your body metabolizes certain fruits, a whole new world opens up. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 sweet fruits that are surprisingly safe for diabetics, and explain the science behind why they're actually good for you. The purpose of today's video is simple. I want to empower you. If you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, or supporting someone who is, this video is for you. I'm going to give you not just a list of fruits, but a deeper understanding of how to make smart, sweet choices. You'll learn how to include these fruits in your diet without fear, what portions are safe, and what makes them stand out in terms of blood sugar management. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident knowing exactly which fruits you can reach for when cravings hit. Let's dive into the first fruit, the berry family, especially blueberries and strawberries. These are nature's candies. Yes, they taste sweet, but they have a very low glycemic index, which means they don't cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar. Blueberries, for instance, contain a compound called anthocyanins, which have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. Strawberries are high in vitamin C and antioxidants, and they're also packed with fiber, which slows down sugar absorption. Just 1 cup of fresh berries can give you that sweet fix while protecting your heart and blood vessels, which is crucial for diabetics. And here's a bonus, they're anti-infected in plant-based milk. That's a win-win. Next up, apples. Yes, apples. You might be surprised to find them on this list, but the truth is, apples are loaded with soluble fiber, especially pectin, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. The key is to eat them with the skin on, as that's where most of the fiber and antioxidants reside. Apples have a moderate glycemic index, but their fiber content helps slow down the release of sugar into the bloodstream. Choose smaller apples or cut them into slices and pair with some nuts for a perfect balanced snack. And remember, it's best to eat them whole, not as juice. Juice removes the fiber and delivers a concentrated sugar punch, which is what you want to avoid. Fruit number 3 is the humble but powerful pear. Pears are sweet, juicy, and one of the most underrated fruits in diabetes-friendly diets. They have a very low glycemic index, as low as 38, and are packed with vitamin C and K plus potassium. What makes pears exceptional is their soluble fiber, which helps improve insulin sensitivity and slows digestion, preventing blood sugar spikes. 1 medium-sized pear a day, eaten with the skin on, can be a refreshing and smart addition to your diet. Plus, they're incredibly satisfying and hydrating due to their high water content. Coming in at number 4 is plums. Yes, plums. Sweet, slightly tart, and surprisingly good for you. Plums have a moderate glycemic index, but they also contain chlorogenic acid, which can help control blood sugar. They're rich in antioxidants, support digestion, and improve gut health, which is now being linked directly to insulin resistance. 1 medium-sized plum has about 30 calories and 7 grams of natural sugar. But thanks to their fiber and phytochemical profile, they don't cause a rapid sugar spike, and when dried, they become prunes. Another diabetic-friendly option when eaten in moderation. Think of plums as your sweet tart secret weapon. And finally, fruit number 5, melons. especially cantaloupe and muskmelon. Now, I know this may sound controversial because melons are naturally very sweet, but surprisingly, when eaten in moderation, they can be part of a balanced diabetic diet. They have a high water content, are rich in beta-carotene, and support hydration. The key is portion control. A small bowl of diced cantaloupe, around 1/2 cup, won't spike your sugar, especially if you pair it with a handful of almonds or some Greek yogurt. What's more, the antioxidants in melons support eye and skin health, areas often affected in long-term diabetes. Before we go any further, let me pause and ask you, are you finding this helpful? If yes, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Your support allows me to continue creating science-backed, easy-to-understand health content. And if you have questions about specific fruits, comment below. I love hearing from you and I reply to as many of you as I can. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. First, fruits are not your enemy when you choose the right ones. We talked about berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, that are low in glycemic index and high in antioxidants. Then we looked at apples, a crunchy, fiber-rich option that slows sugar absorption. Pears came next with their juicy sweetness and blood sugar stabilizing power. Plums surprised us with their chlorogenic acid and gut-healthy properties. And finally, melons showed us that hydration and sweetness can coexist safely as long as we mind the portions. These fruits aren't just safe, they're beneficial. They support insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and deliver essential nutrients. So the next time someone tells you, diabetics can't enjoy sweet fruits, you can confidently say, actually, I can, and here's why. If you're living with diabetes, remember this. Managing your condition isn't about restriction, it's about making informed choices. And food can still be joyful, even sweet. You deserve a life full of flavor, and these fruits are a delicious part of that. I encourage you to experiment with them in your meals, snacks, smoothies, or even desserts. But always remember, moderation is key, and pair them wisely to maintain blood sugar balance. So if you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you love. Whether it's a friend, parent, or spouse who's managing diabetes, this information could change their outlook and their diet for the better. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from me. We're on this journey together. Thank you so much for watching. Stay empowered, stay curious, and as always, stay sweet but smart. I'm Dr. Alina Grace, and I'll see you in the next video.